At the UN this session, member states addressed the causes of the refugee crisis affecting the Middle East and Europe. At a high-level meeting on migration, there were fresh calls for smarter policies and a global solution. CCTV's UN correspondent Liling Tan reports.
Evoking the image of Aylan Kurdi that galvanized the world's anger, the UN Secretary-General underscored the perils of human trafficking and the failures of broken immigration policies.
Let us make sure that the heartbreaking death of Aylan Kurdi and so many other nameless tragedies compel us to move forward together.
The high-level meeting on migration and refugee flows saw urgent calls for united action, from host countries on the borders of conflict to nations further away where refugees seek better lives.
Turkey is now the biggest refugee hosting country in the world. The cost of this huge undertaking for Turkey has so far been around $7.6 billion. The contribution that we have received from the international community is only $417 million.
To the millions of refugees today, all of us in the international community share a common responsibility. And in order to live up to it, we need to do much more than we are currently doing.
Humanitarian aid is clearly insufficient, both in countries of origin and countries of first asylum.
The UN Refugee Agency says 11 million Syrians have fled their homes, with hundreds of thousands seeking asylum in Europe. This week, 19 countries pledged $1.8 billion to help cash-strapped UN agencies assist refugees at camps in Turkey, Lebanon and Jordan, where some 4 million Syrians are taking refuge.
Because the refugee crisis is a symptom of a much larger problem, money and aid can only do so much. But while everyone here agrees that the root causes, the conflicts that drive the exodus, must be addressed, there remains a great divide over who gets to do what, when and where. And as Russia and the US continue to clash over Syria, this unified solution that UN member states are calling for remains elusive. Liling Tan, CCTV, New York.